So, this is something a little bit different. I'm going to show you the dark side. Shall we call it the dark side of trucking? You know, yeah, get your truck license, sit up there, put your shades on, put your arm out the window, travel up and down the country, blah, blah, blah. So, this is, now I generally stop local. I don't want to work for the National. Been there, done that, got all the t-shirt. I quite like being a homeboy. Sometimes it bites you on the bum. So this week I've had two terrible days. Now I don't get excited. Cool hand Luke. I don't scream and shout and turn up in a strop and whatever. But this week I've had two stinker of a days. So let me try and explain it to you. And no one's particular fault. Well, there's a few. But you can't blame anybody. It's not a perfect world. As you know, I live in Walsall. This was a Thursday, this was. So I live in Walsall. I run out of either Aldridge or Walsall itself here. MCL or Haywoods. Anyway, I'm coming out. I've got to go down here, M1. I've got to go to West Brom, which is down here. Just one junction. So I come out in the morning, junction 10's knackered, all this is all snarled up, going down to Spaghetti, down to the middle of Birmingham. So I want to go down the M5, one junction. So I come around here, around the Walsall Ring Road. I come around here. I come to this junction. It's early morning. The office isn't open. There's no drivers rang the office and said, don't go near junction 7. There's a problem. So I go. And then once you've committed to this slip road coming up onto this junction, you're there. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, yeah, as usual, there's a queue. Then I sit there a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, and the queue doesn't move. And I'm thinking, oh shit, there must have been a bump. Don't worry, it's the motorway. They're pretty good at clearing the traffic. Somebody will come along in a minute and they'll pull it to one side. Anyway, cut a long story short, I was going to come here, go round this and come on to the M6 for that little bit and catch the M5 down there. This actual slip road that I wanted, a bloody truck had fallen over, apparently carrying fish. I don't know. I'll try and find out some more information about that. But it had turned over just the road that I wanted. I didn't want to go this way. I'd already passed the junction for this way. And of course, nose to tail. So the road's closed. I go, oh shit, that's no good. Right, okay, no problem. So I come round here. It took me 2 hours. So I come back here, join all the rest of the morons that are doing the very same thing, get back on the ring road, go round the ring road, and come out at junction 8. Fine, okay. So, of course, everyone else had the same idea. Then I catch the M5, which is great. I'm only coming down one junction, down to West Brom. So I come down here. Let's come off at junction 1, which is on page 113. So let's turn to page 113, which is here. So I've come down here, just one junction, see. And all I'm going up here, that's all. Get a load of paper. So I come around here, it takes me 2 hours to mess about, to get down here. 2 hours later, I turn up here. And I go, oh, okay, no problem. Get it loaded. Thank you very much, get my stuff, right. So I come out. Now on this next film, I'll show you where that BMW cuts it. But you can't see, as far as you can see when you come off here, the junction is clear, carry on. You can't see it's not a case that I should have turned off because I got to see it. Anyway, I come around the corner here. Oh, stop. We're on stop again. Crawling, nose to tail, crawl here. I think it took me, to get from this point to that point, took me about an hour. So I'm coming out here, traffic everywhere. I can't really see what happened. As it turns out, another truck had turned over. I think it had lost a load of steel on this junction. I don't really know. But according to the radio, another truck had turned over there. And I could see under here was sort of flowing very easily. So I thought, the hell with that. I'll come out. I'll go down to, because I want to go this way, you see. I'll come down to junction 2. I'll turn around junction 2, grab the motorway and come on up, no problem. And that what I could see at that point, obviously from the vantage point of being on top of a big tall truck, I could see this was flowing okay and this lot was gridlocked. The whole thing wasn't moving. Beep, 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 getting stuff in your way through. Anyway, so I get on the motorway. I'm to about here, and then I see all this is stuffed. All this is queuing up here. So I've come down here. I'm coming down here nice and freely. I turn around to junction 2, and then I have to join the bloody queue and the mayhem that this cunt is causing. Again, so I'm crawl up here, way up here and get past. So it took about 3 hours to come one bloody junction down M5 to get, you know. So what happens in the morning affects you late on. You've got your work to do. You've got to do your work. The work is planned at maybe a 10-hour day or a 12-hour day. You lose these 3 hours here, or 4 hours, whatever it was that took me. It's added to you've still got to do what you've got to do, and it's added on to the end of your day. And I'm bloody traffic, you know. So that was Thursday, and I haven't found myself in that position for a long time. Usually you can lose an hour here, an hour there. You got a bit of leeway, you know. Sometimes the customer holds you up, sometimes the motorway holds you up, sometimes the loading or the unloading, or you know what I mean. Nothing runs perfect, but that was just the beginning, and that was the Thursday. That was the first stinker of a day. So I haven't got that all on my camera and all that because I've got the Friday. So do you remember I didn't make my Scoutcrafter at 7:30 because I was nowhere near home, and when I did eventually put my head up at Scoutcrafter, it was an F-up Friday. So this was Thursday, so let's have a look on the camera on the F-up Friday. Do you remember me showing you on the map? I'd been to West Brom. Took me 2 hours to get there. Hold on. So as far as you can see, there's no sign of any problem. There was no reason not to take this turning. So you're coming along. You're going along, you haven't heard nothing. No big deal. You commit to going up here, and then you see, and you don't really think, and then you think, oh, what's going on here then? And this one, that car thought, to hell with this, I'm going over the curb. I don't want to risk ripping off my air tanks or my fuel tanks. I'm not going to do that. And this is the bloody queue back down to junction 1, and it was like this, and it was chocker. Now usually it's fairly busy. It's not usually this long, but at least it does sort of move of a fashion. But it was gridlocked, and I am now trapped. So I've got to do what this lot are doing, and I think it must have took me half an hour just to get to the end of the road, because you don't know anything. You just think, oh yeah, it'll go, it'll move. And when it doesn't, you're foobarred, aren't you? Yeah, you're foobarred. Well, here we are. This clock is out. This isn't 6:18. This is 7:18. So by the time you've gone in, I started at 6. Then you go to the office, you get your paperwork, you get your job, then you find the truck, then you do your checks, then you got to find a trailer. In this particular case, I had to grab a trailer and then go down to Hams Hall. We'll see that in a minute later. We haven't been to Hams Hall on the camera yet. Go to Hams Hall, grab a box, and go to Ilkeston. So if you remember the film, the Scrapyard film from Ilkeston, I'll come back to this, the second queue, but I'm now in front of, now it's not 10:48, it's 11:48, because we queue to get in. I was the last one getting in there. Then you get through the weighbridge, blah blah blah. Then you come to this queue, and I've waited behind this queue, and that's what gave me all the time to do the man films and all that there, because I sat there. So now it's 11:48, right? It's 11:48. So okay, the inspector man, blah blah blah. So here we are. Let's crack on now then. So let's go. Where am I at? 11:30. This is 11:31. No, 12:30. So here I am at 12:30. Because this is an hour out now. I'm loaded and I'm on my way. This is my job now. This is my first job. I've been and got the box, come up here, fill the box full of stuff, and then I'm on my way out of here now. So oh no, we have a little bit of a delay here, not much of a delay. I come off the bridge. If you remember on the other film, I sit and wait for the inspector man, because he has to do his final checks, you know, take a picture of the box, take a picture of the seal, obviously write down on his bit of paper what's got to be done, and then release me. So then I'm on my way. So this is, now I didn't catch all of this, but although this is coming out of, we'll come back to here, but this is coming out of Hams Hall. It was half past. There's a shift change at 2 o'clock. Yeah, this is now quarter to 2. Yeah, this is now quarter to 2. It's not 13:45. It's 14:45. 13. No, it's not 13:45. It's 14:45. So this is now quarter to 3. Yeah, after coming in before the shift change, the bloke, the queue I was behind, the bloke said he'd come in at 1:30 and wasn't served. And then I turned up and there was a bit of a queue, and then of course I got your paperwork, go back, then go and get your boxes, one off, because I was taking the full one off, and now I've got an empty. So my job now is go back up to Ilkeston, which is only probably an hour up the road, less than that. Go and do it. So the pressure's on, you know, tick tock, the time's going. Remember, I started at 6. It's now 3:30. It's 2:45, and I've got to do it took me for that to do one job. Now I've got to do the very same job again. So let's get our arse in gear. Foot down, Friday, get out of the way. I've just got to check my box on the way out. So 3:30, where were we at? There's there. Let's go to 14. Let's give ourselves an hour. 14:30, which is actually 15:30. Yeah, we're just coming off the motorway. We know where we are here. We haven't got to Ilkeston yet. Give ourselves a bit more time. Come through the village. That's fine. Yeah, come through these. There was a bit of a delay, a bit of a queue here waiting. No big deal. Nothing out of the ordinary. Right, come on, let's crack on. Let's get moving. Come through the middle of the village. Yeah, keep going now. Let's go back a bit. Here we are. We're about to go into the back entrance into now it's 4 o'clock. It's now 4 o'clock. Hopefully there won't be a queue in front. Hopefully we'll get in and out of here without too much of a thing. 4 o'clock. Okay. It's 4 o'clock. It's going to be a late-ish finish. I'm an hour and a half from home, maybe 2 hours, say. So it's no big deal. So let's just pop into this entrance. He's let me in, thank you. Now, if you remember, if you look at the other scrapyard film, you'll see that I say, look, I've just arrived into the queue. Well, this is where the queue was, and I was at the bloody end of it. Yeah, so the first queue starts here. Let's just now, I've got to shorten up my trailer, so I'll stop where we're supposed to. So this is where the queue was, do you remember, from this morning? Anyway, there's nobody here yet anyway, so there's nobody in front of me. This is the front of the queue from this morning, but I shorten my trailer, so here I am. It's let's go on the hour, 15 o'clock. Well, it's not 15, it's 16. That's 4 o'clock now. So with 4 o'clock, we get on the bridge at about 10 past 4. We're still on the bridge at about 15 minutes past 4. Yeah, that's it. We're 10 past 4. But we're coming off the bridge now, and we're going around. Yeah, come on. Oh, we're waiting. There's a truck on the bridge, so we don't want we don't want to go mess with his weights. So let's wait. I've put my little sticker thing in the front. Tell the man what we want. Let's just move forward slightly. Come on. We just roll forward. Yeah, there we are. And there's that man going out of the way. We were waiting for him. Look. So that's the way in. And then we're going to go to the left here now. And there's nobody here. There's nobody in front of me. Because I was the last one in this morning, and now I'm the last one in coming out. I've had a small delay in Hams Hall. Other than that, we had the big delay this morning, which screws up your day. Once you've lost that 3 hours, 4 hours this morning, you can't make it up. You've just got to bear with it now. See, there's a man here getting welded. That's where I catch that on the way back out. But anyway, here he is. And now this is if you remember, we queued in a second place. So you've booked in, you've come on the weighbridge. Now you're going to go and work with the people with the inverters. So you're under their control now. The weighbridge has had you. You've been in his queue. Now you're going to go here, and the man will come and fetch us. And you'll sort of see it does make sense. The man will come and fetch us in a minute, and we'll move forward. So let's move forward a little bit more. Yeah, get a nice spot. Let's go to the orange flashing light. Here we are. Look. So the crack is we wait here, and then the man from the inverter will come over and get us, because obviously there's somebody there now, isn't there? Somebody there. So let's push on a bit. Well, what time did we arrive there? It was 15, we 16, quarter past 4 we arrived there. Our last waiting spot, as you might say. So here we are. Let's I tried to get this for you. Remember, I push record. Come on, let's move forward. There we are. Come on. Then we move forward from here, and we go around the corner. Let's see now. There's one on the bridge. So the one he's called me, he would have been the man in front of me, I guess. Yeah. He would have been the man in front of me. So he's got to come off the inverter. So now it's clear for me to carry on. So here I come now. I go around here. Basically, do you remember we were here, weren't we? I've got to drive up here and then reverse in there under the inverter. So we don't get to see that because we're only looking through the front of the truck, aren't we? But that's where we go. And that's at 4:30, that is. So let's where are we? Am I waiting still? Oh no, that was me reversing. That's why I looked like that. That's me reversing into the spot. So we arrived. Did we arrive? Yeah. We began to go on the thing at 23 minutes past. Okay. So by the time we're all done and dusted, here I am waiting in that spot. Look, still waiting. Which is no big thing. I mean, you got to take your turn, and they did it as quick as anyone could do it. Yeah. So we're going back. We're going to get our box now. Yeah, we're going to get our box. This is. I just thought I would show you this bit. I was going to show you this bit. Yeah. Let's show you this bit. Do you remember? I said to you we have to go wide to get in. We're headed to them yellow posts, but remember, you've got a trailer behind you. You've got a 40-foot trailer behind you. You're like 55 foot all in. When you've got a 45 footer, then you've got the unit in front. Your maximum length is about 55 foot. So I'm probably running 50 foot, something like that, which would be a 40 foot scale, and the unit in front. But we're not close coupled, so it stretches the unit a bit. So you've got to go past the entrance to come around, to curl in, to be able to go in there. So now your trailer is straight behind you to be able to get on the bridge. Yeah. So under here, this pad is the weighing bridge, isn't it? So we're getting weighed off here. So we're on our way home. I'm thinking, not bad. So actually, although that says 16 o'clock, it's actually 17 o'clock. So it's 5 o'clock. So we're still all right. We're all right. I started at 6. It's now 5 o'clock. Okay. Anyway, as you saw by the film, once I'm off the bridge, they discover a bloody hole, don't they? Yeah. Of all the times to find a bloody hole is when you're running late and it's Friday and you want to get home. There's a bloody hole in your box, isn't there? Oh. And I haven't had a hole in my box for ages. I haven't been welded up for weeks and weeks. It's just the way it goes. Anyway, come on. And there would be somebody there. Fair play, he wasn't long there. He wasn't very long there at all. Then he goes, now I've been welded. Fine. So now I'm able to come out this entrance. So let's get out of this entrance. I'm finally at 16, that says 20 past 4. Well, actually it's 20 past 5, yeah. So 20 past 5. I'm finally got my last box of the week on the, well, not the last box, because you'll see. So I ring up, right, come on then. Where am I going? Because obviously, it's loaded. You want to get rid of it. And it's on the way home anyway, really. It's no real shakes getting out my way. No big deal going to Hams Hall. What's it going to do? Put half an hour on my journey? So we're still all right. So let's crack on. It's 16:20, so let's go to 17:20. Where are we here? Coming down the road. Let's go to 17:20. It's about an hour away. Was it as much as that? No, it wasn't. So hold on. Let's get back. Ah, there we are. So I'll show you this because you haven't been to Hams Hall with me for a long time, have you? So we'll keep an eye on the clock. So this is Hams Hall, another railhead. So we've got Pentalva, we've got Freightliner, we've got Bift, and this is Hams Hall. All pretty close. these are the main here. Freightliner, Bift and Pensalva, the main ones that we run out of. And sometimes we go to others, you know, no big thing. Anyway, all this lot have arrived by train. So let's go. Let's obviously the cameras monitor the ANPR. They've already got your registration as you've turned in. You've got a booking. They know you're coming. Blah blah blah. So let's do this. So park up. Go a walkies. Where am I? Oh, I'm there now. Let's go a walkies. Got to do the paperwork right. So I've been a walkies. You have to come out. You have to go down this path and walk around the edge like that thing, and you have to go over here and you have to book in. So basically, you have to tell them that I'm dropping off a container, and then I'm picking. And in this particular case, my instructions was to pick up another one. So okay, drop off one, pick one up. Okay. So it's now, it's at 18, it's 6:30 now. So we've been going 12 and a half hours already. So okay, let's move forward from here. Hold on, by the time we've been there, here we are. I'm going to walkies. You have to fill your paperwork. See this bit of paper I've got in my hand, you have to fill it for, you have to write down, some's a VBS, this is a VBS plus a piece of paper. So you have to write down on the piece of paper what you're bringing in and what you're taking out. So there I am, taking a walk. I'm going to walk, he's going to book in. Okay, come on then. So let's see how long it takes to book in. Not very long at all. Look, there we are. Let's go back there. There we are. I've got to set off then. Okay. Then she once everything's confirmed and they know what you're going to do, and you're in the it's all computer system, all that sort of thing. It's all, they know everything, don't they? So we can go in through this set of gates here, which is just fine. Now I want you to notice I'm the only son of a bitch here. I'm the only one here. Is there one in front of me? Possibly. No, I think there was one in front of me. And he was just tipping. Oh no, there was a guy behind. So here I am. Now what time is it? It's 17:38. So actually it's 18:38. So it's already 6:30. Okay. So fine. No problem. Come here. Oh, can we see him in the reflection? He's just about to come and take my box off. Yeah. Has he got my box? No. I'll tell you what. Let me show you. He's taking my box off here. So this is the box off area, as you might say. So you got my box off. These lifters they're massive and they have right of way. So I've got to go round, I've got to go and get my box back on now. So okay, so far so good. Running a bit late, but that's not their fault. Come on then, watch out. We go around here and watch what comes around the corner. Oh God, get out of the way. Hit the brakes. Let him come around. Yeah, you don't get in their way. I think are they something like 120 ton or something like that, or was it 70 ton empty? They're a hell of a weight. They're a hell of a weight before they even pick a box up, and then when they've got a 25 or a 30 ton box on, they are heavy. So anyway, come on, no big deal. It's 7:15 now. It's nearly Scoutcrafter time. Yeah. So we've had a bit of a tough day. We're paying the price for the delays we had this morning. I'm the only. Oh no, he comes, but he's only taking that box off. He's not coming for another one. So we'll see him go out in a minute. We'll see him go out, and I was the only guy there, right? We might see him go out in a minute. Anyway, so I'm in this position here. Here I am coming into this position. Now look what time it is. It's now 6:46. So it's a quarter to seven. Okay. Note how many of these boxes are here. 6:45. So now this, I'm collecting a box. So it's not as easy as taking one off and putting it on the stack. The possibility, I'm picking up a box, and where is that box? And yeah, the computer tells them, but if it's buried, sometimes if you're lucky you can get straight on it. If you're unlucky, the poor bugger has to dig it out. So I don't know what the delay was, what the problem was. Nobody told me. I'm just sitting here going, come on, you bunch of dingle danglers, I want to go home. They don't know I've had a hell of a shit day, but that's the way it is, right? So here we are, we sit. What time is it? It is 18:45, so it's 6:45. So let's sit here. No, keep an eye on that stack here. Oh, so I see him. There's about 4 machines. I would even say was the 5 machines. Come on, let's count them. As he does that, come back, still there. There's a machine here. Let's have a look. Let's see. There's a machine here running around. Obviously they're going to help them. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, they've got a train to load. Look at them. They're working together. There's 2 machines, and they're going to get rid of this lot. And the train is over there, and they're waiting to go over. So let's okay. Where the hell are they? Come on. And look at that stack going down. They're working on that stack, but they're not working on me. And I only want one tiddly little box. Come on. Oh, look at this. Look what time it is. Oh no, I'm out there. Look what time it is. Well, look what. Then look how many boxes they've shifted. I mean, there's another one up there waiting. Look. So they've done a few boxes, and they're working together. There was about 3 working there and 1 running around. And I'm sitting there going, look what time it is. It's nearly Scoutcrafter time. I'm not even home yet. Look. Oh, what a stinker. What a stinker. Oh, come on. And you see, it's dark. You daren't. You'd get such a telling off if you got out the cab. I was tempted to go over to the office and say, what the hell is going on? Where's my box? But you daren't. It's not safe. It's dark. You'll get such a telling, you'll get barred. Don't matter what the reason is, you never get out your truck, and you never walk nowhere. No. So you've got to stay in your truck. Them's is the rules. Oh, anyway, they've given me the box. Okay, fine. Finally, at 19:15, how many ever weeks later I waited there for. And I'm the only son of a bitch there. Well, anyway, we get to the gate, don't we? So, come on, let's get out the gates. Get out the bloody gate. So, first of all, when you're out, you've got to do the locks. You've got to go around, make sure that it's okay, it's loaded, it's locked up and everything. So that's no big deal. So we got to do that. And now, let's just run from there. So this is the other, it's all part of the security. You checked in, you checked out, all that sort of thing. So we're out. So this is the final out gate back onto the road. So here we are. Look, we're finally at. This is now 19:20. This is serious Scoutcrafter time that I'm missing here, and I've still got a way to go to get home yet. Oh, come on! It's F up Friday. Get out the way. Open the bloody gates. Let me out. Right, foot down. Let's get home. How far from home are we? Let's give ourselves. Now it's 1920. Where were we at 1930? If you're watching, John, at 1930 I was going up the motorway, so I couldn't pick up the phone and say gotcha. So I've missed my 7:30 Scoutcrafter time. Yeah, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay, come on then, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get up the motorway. Of course it's dark now, isn't it? We're still on the way home. We're not that far away, but we're far enough to, come on. Let's get home. I just want to show you something. We're not far from home. We're a few minutes home from home now. You haven't fallen asleep yet. Here we are. We're going to go into Hayward's Yard. So we're going to do a right down here. You won't believe the trucks operate. If you know it's there. But you'd think, trucks don't operate down here. There's a whole huge fleet of them working down here. And I just want to show you something that, when you get delayed forever, don't you? So here we are, look. So here's the trucks parked here in the yard now. They're all the units. You split your trailers. You park your units in there, look. Now, I eventually, even the last minutes of, right, I'm home now. I'm near enough. I'm as near as home. Just dump the truck, jump out and run home, right? But I go, let's see if we can stop this in the right place. This yard, I have to come in this yard eventually, and it's pitch black. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. So anyway, I'm here. Now usually it's very busy, but of course you can see now it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's coming up to 8 o'clock. So it's only the night shifter on. So there's usually a security man here, tells you what to do. So I didn't know where to put it. I didn't really want to just dump it where I wanted to dump it, because they've got a plan for this box. Somebody else has got to pick it up and take it somewhere. I don't want to block somebody else's job in. So let's just park here for a moment. Yeah, let's just dump it here for the moment, and we'll go and find somebody and ask them where do they want it putting. Yeah, so let's trucks there, right? So they want it putting in that yard that we've just driven past. So okay, we've got to come out of this yard. We've got to go round the corner again. Cameras, barriers, watching the truck, watching the number plates, all that. It's all security. Do you know what I mean? So let's we're in the wrong yard. We're in the young yard, so let's go over there, turn around and back in. We'll be able to see where we've got to go in a minute. Now this one's fairly lit up, this yard, luckily enough. But where I wanted to go was pitch black and as tight as a duck's, So let's go to this squawk box and press the button and let's see if we can get out of here. So okay, let's get out of here. Come on. So we go down here. I've got to turn right, back up and go left. Now where I want to go, watch. I want to back up there. In between those two trailers there, I've got to back up there because there's a space there. And finally, I did find a yard man, and the yard man helped me to get turned around, because this is a public road. This is. So in the day, you'd never be able to do this. You wouldn't be able to do it. It'd be just too busy, too dangerous. Kids, people walking, blah blah blah, sort of thing. But it's nice and quiet. So let's back in. Yeah. So here we are, backing in. So I've got an idea what I've got to do. Obviously the yard man's busy doing what he's got to do. Anyway, I try a few times. I just simply can't see a damn thing. Here we are, look, there we are. I can't see a damn thing, and I don't really want to damage anybody or anything. So I think I've got to have a help. I can't do it on my own. It's too black, it's too narrow, there's no light on. It's okay being a hero, but the thing is, once you've smashed something with a truck, you know, if your backlight touch something or you break somebody else's backlight, you're in the doghouse, aren't you? You know, you're gonna get yourself into bother, and I'm older and wiser now. So, you know, let the youngsters and the mad people do that. But if you need help, you need help. So I go and get help. So I say to him, look, I just can't see behind. It's just too pitch black, and it's too tight of a spot to bleed in, take a chance, take a risk, to do damage. So anyway, we come back now. Fair play. He helps me to back it in. So here I am, backing it in. Now you'll be able to see how tight the damn thing was. You'll see now. Hold on. You'll see. Look at the gap. Look at the gap that I'm having to back it into and push it down, because these are the front ones that I've got to go behind these. So look at this, in the pitch black, having to back down this space here. And in the day it's okay, and of course it's Friday, so you know you've got to be as tight as you can, put all the stuff in, because it's the weekend, everybody's in. So anyway, I eventually get my arse in here. Oh, and what time is it? Oh, it's 15 minutes past 8 now, isn't it? And then I've still got to split the damn thing. Oh yeah, go back a bit more maybe. Then I've still got to drop the trailer, haven't I? Yeah. So there we are. I've dropped the trailer now. Yeah, I've dropped the trailer. All I've got to do now is go across the road. Hold on. Let's go over here. All I've got to do now is go across the road, come in here, park the thing up, get my shit together, put it in my bag, take my sat-nav off the windscreen, take my Roadhawk off the windscreen, fill my paperwork, end mileage, blah, 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 do all the sort of stuff that you ordinarily do. And here I am backing into a space, and here I am just about to take my camera off the screen. I'm finishing at 20 minutes past 11, and I started at 6 in the morning. 20 past 19, 20, 8 o'clock, so nearly 8:30. So that's why it takes 15 or 15 hours to do a job that should never have took that long at all. Oh, so that's the dark side, that's the bad side of being a trucker, because you don't get home until your bloody truck gets home, and you've got to get rid of today's load and get ready for tomorrow's load. So anyway, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy all my suffering, you pair, you lot? I hope you're not laughing. I hope you're not drinking your pint of beer and laughing your arse off at me.